antitrust, privacy bills targeting big tech are up against the clock. Congress is considering a slate of bills on both the privacy and antitrust fronts, which could result in, for the first time, regulation for major internet technology companies in the U.S. But even though there is bipartisan support for the legislation in the House and Senate, these bills still face uphill battles in their final push. While negotiations are ongoing, time is running out as Democrats risk losing control of both the House and Senate come the midterm elections in November. While the legislation could be taken up in the next Congress, experts fear that legislative priorities are likely to shift, and further delay would likely result in a chipping away of key aspects of both antitrust and privacy legislation. The next 6 weeks before the summer recess of Congress are vital, said Bill Kovacic, former chair of the Federal Trade Commission and now a professor at George Washington University School of Law. "The hazard is that you're coming out of this year with nothing," he said. "They could try again in the next Congress, but it's much more of a gamble." The prospects for robust legislation for privacy or for the regulation of digital platforms diminishes greatly. This all comes after nearly 5 years of lawmakers on both sides of the aisle promising to rein in the power and influence of big tech with very little to show for their efforts so far. Increasingly alarmed by the power that giants like Amazon, Apple, Google, Meta, and Twitter wield, they've targeted how these companies harm consumers by allegedly choking competition from smaller players, exploiting personal data for profit, or controlling what is shared and consumed online. Click the link in the description to go to the full article at cnet.com.